Okay. Let's see here. Alright, looks like we're live. Awesome possum. Alright. Greetings, varlets. I am Interrogator Rosario Rivas, attaché to Lady Inquisitor Markham of the Order Hereticus, and welcome to Looking Cute and Painting Middies. I'm coming at you live from the grim dark future, currently broadcasting for the high world of Virago. The theme music for the stream is Chords of Lament and Hope by the Venerable Liturgist Adam Bell. Music from Warhammer 40k Mechanicus is composed by Guillaume David and the copyrighted Bulwark Studios, and the music for Warhammer 40k Darktide is composed by Jesper Kyd and the copyrighted Fat Shark Games. All of the music is provided to us by filmmusic.io. Almost forgot my gloves. Alright, let me pull up the chat here. Hey, Hasiko, ¿cómo estás? ¿Todo bien? Alright, let me go. Almost done. Okay, gloves are on. Alright, so today we'll be painting this Imperial Assassin, aka a Vindicare Assassin. This miniature was provided to me by Adeptus Phoenix Gaming, and it was created by Redmaker. They're a miniature modeling company. And you can find this mini and many other amazing miniatures at Etsy.com, and you can find them under Adeptus Phoenix Gaming. Ah, qué bueno que estás bien. ¿Qué has hecho hoy? Alright, let me go ahead and pull up their website so you can see what miniatures they have. And there it is. That's at the Phoenix Gaming. Alright, Bahamut Bard, how you doing? Yes, we're painting an Imperial Assassin. Hold on, let me close this out so you can see. And let me find a zoom in. Where's the zoom in? Here we go. Yeah, right there. Oh, nice. So yeah, this guy is from Redmakers, and it was provided to me by Adeptus Phoenix Gaming. Oh, Blood Angels, huh? Nice. Oh, thank you, thank you. That was the Citadel Chaos Black primer. Though I just noticed that I kind of missed this sort of crotch area he's got right here. So I'm gonna have to go over that with some Abaddon Black. Yeah, I can't deny it either. That's why usually when I paint, I stick to Citadel. But yeah, this was provided to me by Adeptus Phoenix Gaming. They go ahead and pull up their website again so you can see kind of what they provide. There we go. Got all kinds of stuff. Station Forge stuff. Redmakers. You name it. And the quality of the resin they use is actually really good. And like I said, it was made by Redmaker, so this is their website. they are at redmakers.com. These are the guys that created the MIDI. Or at least the SDL. Alright, let's close this up. So yeah, like I said, today we'll be painting this guy. Alright, hold on. We got somebody else in the chat. Hey, Pubmaster, and hey, Mini Death Knight. How you guys doing? Doing good? Check it out. I already primed them and we're good to go. Well, just about. As I was pointing out to Bahamut, I missed his crotch. So I gonna have to paint some of that with Epsom Amadon Black. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with this number 7 Grabby as my brush. Bahamut said, that's what she said. Good one. Let's make sure that the music is moving along. It's not stupid one. So Bahamut, how'd you come across my my Twitch channel? You find me on Instagram, or are you just swinging by? Find me on Instagram, YouTube. Hey, Liza, how's it going? Going good? How was your week? Also, Pup, how's everybody doing? I'm with Bard asked me, have I ever tried the Zenithal method? Actually, I have never tried it. I keep hearing about it, and I've seen many artists do it. But I don't have a airbrush. I only have a paint can, or I should spray paint, and the regular paints. So I'd have to buy one first before I can try the Zenithal method. The Visor said, hot but not bad. Getting progress on pet projects. Oh, okay, nice. What have you been working on? What are your pet projects? And yeah, it's been hot all around. And Bahamut said, just prime all black, then spray from an angle atop with white primer. And hey, Seabass, how you doing? Seabass said you could do it with spray paint primers. I might consider that, yeah. Everybody keeps raving about it, but doesn't it work better with contrast paints? Or does it still work good with acrylics? I always figured that was a technique better served with contrast paints. And Biza said, I've heard something similar, yeah, but I have also heard you can get some airbrushes pretty inexpensively. And Bahamut said, or the bard said, because you're Bahamut's bard, with acrylics, if you water them down, yeah, it can help point out where to highlight. And Pubmaster said, it works well with acrylic because if you only do one layer instead of 2 to 3, you can still see the underneath color. That might be something worth looking into for sure. Mayabang, how you come across my stream? You just randomly stopped by? Oh, man, what happened? Ah, the little arm came off. Oh, Aurelia, nice. Tell her I say hi. It's gonna be a bit of trouble. I might deal with this later. So, hopefully I don't lose this piece. Right now I don't have any glue on me, and trying to get out of my current position will be quite the pain. Oh, Bahamut Bard says, I think midnight, Mini Death Knight, recommend again. Well, thank you, Mini Death Knight. And thanks again for last week. You were very generous. I really appreciate all the donations you gave. The Pubmaster said, oops, lol. Yeah, I messed that up. I don't know how that came off. I don't feel like I even whacked it any hard. And, Bahamut, oh wait, hold on. Seabass said, what do I work on? Hollow Knight figure, Gurren Lagann figure, or Aphrodite figure? If it's Aphrodite from Hades, I'm gonna say Aphrodite. Because I love Hades. Hades is such a great game. So if you're asking me, that should be your next stop. And Bahamut the Bard said, all I know is I see paint. I see Warhammer, therefore I am at home. Oh, great. I hope you enjoy the content then. How'd you get into Warhammer? And Viza said, Jeweler's wax is pretty useful for sticking things temporarily. I've used it a lot as temporary adhesive. And Z-Bass said, sounds good. Sweet, I can't wait to see it. Alright, let's get some of that house holes there. Make sure there's paint on there. And we won't paint that part right there because that's where I'm gonna re-glue the little arm again. Sucks that it came off. Make sure there's anything else that I'm seeing here. And Seabass said, I did her pink hair in clear resin. Want her to look more godly. Ooh, interesting. So is it her from Hades 1 or her from Hades 2? Because I think she's got a slightly different design in Hades 2. Okay, I think I've covered up all those parts that are still gray. Okay, Bahamut Bart said, way back in 4th edition, I came across a GW shop. My buddy and I split the Assault on Blackreach box. I have that box. And he said, I learned about WoG and made my orcs Mexicans. Nice. I went overboard. Mexican flags, khakis, and tank tops, mustaches, and on the truck I painted the Virgin Mary as an orc. Since then, I got into other armies. Okay, I have to see a picture of that. I really do. And you know that Puppets War makes like sort of Mexican sombrero orc heads, right? That could be kind of neat for you. And Seabass, she said, it's her from Hades too. So she got arms on her arms and legs, but naked everywhere else. Okay, got it. Yeah, Hades 1 was so good. I'm waiting for Hades 2 to fully release before I play it. Mini Death Knight says, what color scheme are you planning? I'm kind of hoping to do sort of a blue, black, and some bone color. Because he's got like a skull mask, and I think it would be really cool to make that part and some other parts of him sort of this sort of off-white bone color. And Zbass, she said armor. Okay, gotcha. Armor on her arms and legs. Got it. And Pubmaster said, I have some of the war bosses from that set, lol. Oh, nice. Alright, Pubmaster, seeing you patch the holes in your primer reminds me of when I was base coating the Stormcast mini I did in the GW store with a tiny layer brush. It was a pain. Oh, I bet. And Balmabard, you're responding to Pubmaster, so I'll leave that between you two. And then you say, I'm repainting him currently because he's my very first mini. Oh, nice. Alright, so I think oh wait, nope, there's a little bit here under his sort of little backpack. So let's go ahead and cover that up. Alright, I think now we're done. So my plan, like I said, is to try to make it sort of a bluish black. So this is gonna be tricky, because I don't have a wet palette. As you can see, it's just paper. So I'm gonna be trying to blend colors, but I only have the one dark blue. So I'm gonna be slowly glazing on more and more blue. I'm gonna try to make it very watery so that it starts off really dark. And then slowly, as I glaze more and more, hopefully get more and more of a sheen on him. Again, that's to be mostly on the parts that he's got, like sort of more his cloth areas. And then his armor parts, I'm gonna go ahead and paint with that bone color I was talking about. Alright, there's a lot going on, hold on. Boss and a Squigosaur, boss arrows con leche. Nice. Goes white squig, boss with squig, tortilla and chip. Do you have a plate and some baking paper? No I don't. I don't bake a lot. And May Deathna says use the same small plate or shallow bowl. Yeah, I'll definitely have to try something like that. I keep planning to do that, but it's just my week is usually so busy that I just end up using paper. You can make some with a wet paper towel and some parchment paper. Yeah, I really need to get on that. I made my own with some parchment paper and a sandwich Tupperware to be able to take it with me. And then you said, fair. You're still doing more than most by actually painting. Thanks. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch over to... I'm going with size 3. Size 3 gravity. And then Visa says sponge and parchment paper in Tupperware is usually the go-to. Oh, I just read that all weird. Usually the go-to. Sponge holds longer. And Pumpmaster 32 said, I hope it doesn't come off as overwhelming when we all recommend the same thing at the same time. It does a little, but it's gonna be okay. So right now I'm just wetting that brush a little bit because it's still kind of rock solid after the paint from last week. And Bahamupash said, sorry, we're nerds nerding out over another nerd nerding out. Yeah, pretty much, so I don't mind. Okay, let's see. Not still a little too stiff. Let's get some more water in here. Visa said, in my defense, I did recommend a wet palette like 30 episodes ago. Yes, you did, so I have zero excuses. Like I said, it's just, my weeks are usually pretty busy, and funds are a little limited. So, like, I haven't been able to take the time out of my week to do that. So I'm very sorry, Visa. I know you recommended it to me a long time ago. Let's close up the black. And then Pubmaster said that, and we all typed the same message in seconds of each other, so we can't see the other chats. It's alright, no worries. And let's see again. Okay, so far, the idea seems to be holding up. I'm gonna go very light. And then Visa said, nah, it's fine. I'm just happy to see more chatting. Plus validation. Yeah, you've been validated, alright. And, Pubmaster said, I think it's gonna look good regardless. Thank you. Hopefully it does. Fingers crossed. It's gonna just cake it on there. Seabass says it's okay. They will still be trying the Xanathar priming in another 32 episodes. 30 episodes. And then Bahama Bar said I need this painting mix. I might have to actually pull out the song list for you guys. I'll post it on my Instagram. I usually like to make it pretty chill. I don't like to go like too hard because I want people to relax and enjoy the stream. So I don't do heavy music while painting. And Pubmaster said, it's like cooking. The secret ingredient is love. So we're gonna skip that cloak in the back. So I want to keep that a different color. The Pretty much all his tights and clothes, boots, all that, we're gonna like sort of put with this sort of very watered down blue. And again, this is Cantor blue. I know I didn't say it earlier, so figured I'd say that now just in case. Oh, but yeah, Bard. I found most of this music on filmmusic.io. So you can find them all there for sure. I try to avoid much in the way of copyright-written music. Though I do have a couple of like game music from Mechanicus and Darktide. Yeah, it's one of those like free sourcing websites. Alright, let's go ahead and start kicking on some more. Like Master said, it doesn't really fit the vibe of the stream, but the indie rock band Good Kid is DMCA free for their music, which is pretty cool. I might have to check them out. And Bahama said, oh ho ho, more music for my video editing. Good. Oh, you're a video editor? Nice. Sorry about that, I just banged my head against the light here. Oh yeah, I'm fine. The thing is, we trying to get a closer look while having this like a light stand and the camera there. It gets a little complicated. I think the idea is coming out okay. Alright, Master said, yeah, streaming painting seems like it might be kinda cramped like that, unless you look through the camera view or something like that. Yeah, sometimes I do that, but it's hard to break old habits. And Bahamut Bard said, found it. Nice. So you found filmmusic.io? Oh, okay, good. Yeah, the only song you're not gonna find on there is Chords of Lament and Hope. That's a song I specifically commissioned from a liturgist called Adam Bell. Should I say name, not called. And Pubmaster said, Darktide has such good music. Oh yeah, it does. I love Darktide. By the way, if you guys ever want to play Darktide with me, sometimes I will play on not on stream, off stream. But you can find me on Steam, which is what I was about to say. Rosario Rivas Art. Last time I played, I was trying to level up a veteran. I had already leveled up a zealot. And Seabass says I might have to start using this as well in my streams. Yeah, by all means, use it. I feel like they're a really good source. And again, it helps you sort of avoid those pesky copyright claims. And Pubmaster32 says, I would love to. What is your favorite class? My favorite class is Zealot. If you look on my Instagram, you can see the Zealot I made. I tried to make myself in it. Unfortunately, I can't get a cool blue alpha like the one I have. So I went with a bit more Mechanicus look. Since Mechanicus is my favorite army after all, and I am part of the cult Mechanicus, so I'm not officially Adeptus Mechanicus. But I very much worship the Omnisire. Yup, we got our bot. Is there any way I can get rid of this? Doesn't look like it. Alright, Pubmaster said they're all pretty close to me, but it probably falls between Gun Ogren and Veteran. Yeah, everybody loves the Ogren. And Veterans are pretty cool. Sorry, Veterans are pretty cool. And Pubmaster said, time me down to ban it, it will go away. And he said, or. Bahamut Bar said, enter mod vote, mod view, and delete comment. How do I do that? Let me see here. It'll go away. Said the sword icon. I tried to click the sword icon, but it didn't really do anything. And Bahamut Bard said, Ogren. Do you play Ogren, Bahamut Bard? Okay, I think we're gonna stop with the blue for now. Because I think from here on out, we might have to start adding more detail. So that means more highlighting and more specific as the blues. Maybe I should do a little bit coffee. inner leg here. Bard said, I love the smart Orgrain from Darktide. And I wasn't sure I read your last one, Pup, so I didn't read it. Have you played Darktide? The classes are Ogren, Psyker, Zealot, and Veteran. And you also said, yeah, they have the bonehead implant so they can count to the astounding number of 7. Nice. Fortunately, I guess for them, they only have to count to 4 because there's only 4 members in the party. Yeah, let me zoom in a little bit, see how this is looking. I am tongue-tied today. How this is looking. Bahamut said, I love the codex stories of Ogrens. What's your job, Ogren? To do what, you says, Commissar? Get this man a medal. That's pretty good. I feel like I need to get a little bit more blue in here. Okay, Pupmaster said, Ogrens are one of my favorite things in the setting. Maybe it's because I am also a very large man that likes to protect people. Mama always said if there's a bully, it's an ogre's job to stop. Bahama said, oh no, I saw that video. I miss Mama. That was a good one. I think I might have seen that one too. Was it one of those, they take the story and they read over it, like a voiceover? Okay, I think I'm gonna stop there. And start working on the actual statue. So the statue should be pretty easy to get to. We're just gonna start doing a lot of gray. So right now I'm just cleaning up that brush a bit. But we are going to be switching to a bigger brush, so in other words, we'll switch it to that 7. I think so far the idea of really layering it little by little seems to be working. Okay, yep, we'll say the brush is clean. Let's go and switch. So for the stone, I'm actually going to start dry brushing. Gonna use Mechanicus Standard Gray. Can't figure out what that emoji you're using there, Bahamut, is. Dim popcorn. Ah, okay. Can never go wrong with popcorn. That's usually my go-to snack. Whether or not I'm watching a movie. Nice. Bahamut Bard said, Blue Eyes White Dragon eating popcorn. But man, these ads kill the vibe sometimes, lol. Glad you can get the paper, though. Yeah, sorry about that. But I appreciate you sticking through it. And Bahamut Bar said it's not your fault. Yeah, but I still feel bad. Someone's gotta pay the rent somehow, Bard said. Yeah, I know. I would like to do this full time. Alright, but to answer your question, yeah, those lines did come from the dramatic reading of an open story. Yeah, that was a good one. Pupmaster said, I made a 1,000-point army of just mostly Ogre in 9th edition because in that Commissars could give them commands. Not only Solar can right now in the 10th. It makes me sad. Yeah, it sucks when they change the rules like that. Especially when you have to buy a whole new codex in order to be codex compliant. Bahamut Bar says, give it a few weeks. New Imperial Agents Codex. Yeah, and I'm actually pretty excited about that one. That might be my first codex that I buy. Pubmaster 32 says, oh yeah, buying a codex hides my Wattpedia tabs. Yeah, I use Wattpedia too. That's why I said that might be the first one I buy. So my idea is also to make this halo that the statue has made out of metal. So we got the gray stone for the statue. You got the bluish sort of slowly layering on him with the bone for the armor and maybe even the cloak. I'm still considering that one. And then we'll add some browns for some of the ropes and the And maybe the gloves he's got, maybe the boots and, other such accessories. The humble bard said, I want to build orcs as an army, or maybe blood spears once the new sanguinary guard release. Sadly, I hear they won't have the big wings. The big wings. Oh, really? That sucks. You talking about the patrol box? I think that's what they're called, right? Combat patrol boxes? And then Bar said it's time to get the bits box. Yeah. And then Master 32 says, oh yeah, Iron Halo will look good. Are you thinking gold or metal? I'm still debating that part. I'm thinking maybe gold? But maybe metal might be better. I'm still considering it, like I said. And then Bahama Bar says they're refreshing the rain to make them primaries. Ah, okay. It looks like I need more paint. I think the statues are already looking pretty good with this dry brushing. Okay, hold on, I missed a few. Master, you said the combat patrol ones are the small ones. These big releases are called Battle Force boxes. Oh, okay, I thought the Battle Force boxes were usually the ones where you have two armies. Like the Virtus armies. And Master 32 said that is how I got into the hobby. I was able to pick up that one really good Custodes Battle Force box they did for Christmas a few years ago. Oh, nice. And then Bahamut Bard said, New Sphere slaps so hard. Yes, I love New Sphere. I love Mechanicus. I really want to play that game again. I actually need to beat it. I was playing it for a while and I kinda got sidetracked and I haven't been able to go back. Mechanicus 2, we get to play as a Necros this time. Oh, nice. Master 32 said, I agree, that statue's looking good. Some highlights would go hard. Oh yeah, I definitely plan to add highlights. I didn't know that. I know that in the expansion pack of the original Mechanicus, you could play as heretics, which I really want to check out. Oh, here comes my favorite one. Beetlejuice, or Beetlegeist, by Sasha Ende. Sorry guys, I gush about this one every single time that I have a stream, but it's just so good. Alright, Seabass said, Aphrodite is all primed, time to start on skin tones and base colors. Nice. Are you streaming right now or are you just painting it? Like if you're streaming later, like once my time's up, we can maybe raid you. And put message say, it's funny that you bring up Mechanicus in Combat Patrol, because I just recently taught someone how to play 40k in our early Discord, and he played AdMech and I played Necrons. Oh, nice! And then Bacchus said, or Seabass said, just painting, want to support you. Thank you. Alright, we gotta start getting the back of this statue here. So I'll have to get some more pink, I think I'm out. I advise that kind of sort of related. Musha gushing has just got me thinking of it. Have you heard the track of Ludwig the Holy Blade from Bloodborne? No, I have not. Oh, here we go. Let's start hitting hard. Okay, now I'm gonna read it. Now, now that that part stopped. Bro, I am gonna bust open Primer Pro and use this track. Oh, Premiere Pro. I know, right? So good. And Seabass said, though some point want to do a dual stream with you and chat and paint. I would love that. We gotta plan that. And then you said, oh, that's a great song from Bloodborne. I'm gonna have to look up the song. You said Ludwig the Holy Blade. Oh, that reminds me. There's this song that I found. It's an original classic song. It's Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata, which is my absolute favorite of his. Done in the style of Bloodborne. I'm actually gonna stop the music right now and I'm gonna find that song. Alright, let me know if you can hear it. Okay, great. Alright, Seabass said this already slaps. I mean, it's Moonlight Sonata. Moonlight Sonata always slaps. First time I've heard it was in Resident Evil. Original one. Number one. Master said, damn, that custom build-up was really good. I know, right? Yeah, in the very first Resident Evil game, Jill plays Moonlight Sonata on a piano. And Visor said this is actual Moonlight Sonata. It sounds almost just like the cleric beats and parts. That's what I'm saying. It's a mashup of Bloodborne and Moonlight Sonata. Pubmaster said, God, this cover is great. He's got his own face. I think we're kind of nearing completion with this statue. I think maybe it's playing a little too hard. Did my mini suddenly get a health bar? Yeah, I know, right? Visor said, a mashup. I thought it was in a style of cover. It was supposed to be in a style of, I think so, but maybe it's a mashup. Visor said that's why the one build-up was such major deja vu. Ah. I think the statue's looking pretty wicked. Maybe a little bit more in the back. Get a tiny bit more here. But I got too hard. But yeah, that was Bloodborne Moonlight Sonata. Or Blood Moon Sonata, as they call it. And it's by a guy named Devil Sullivan. So definitely check out his YouTube channel. Let me go ahead and put the music back on. Let's look around. Alright, Pupmaster said, I am building the last 10 Sisters of Silence I have while watching. That music made that the most intense mold line removing I have ever done. Nice. Okay. We won't start edge highlighting this guy just yet. Let's go ahead and get started on that halo. So what do you guys think? Gold? And sort of more of a copper, bronze, or straight up metal? For the halo. Those are the colors I have around me, ready to go for it. Ooh, bronze with the all-green rusty. Oh, that's called verdigris. Pubmaster said, Seabass said gold. And then Pubmaster says, when you say metal, do you mean like steel or iron? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then Visor said patina. I always figured it was verdigris, but you might be right. And then Seabass says maybe a little of a dirty yellow. So kind of like what I did with the technique of using lead belcher and then putting on the snakebite leather on top of it to make it sort of this like off gold. And the advisor said, I think they refer to the same thing. I'm not sure what the differences are. And Pubmaster said, because I think a mix of bronze with gold would be good. The copper makes the gold a deeper color. And then Seabass says, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna let you guys ponder that for a little bit. Maybe I should get started on something else. Yeah, let's get started on the bone part of the armor. But we're gonna start with a dark color. Oh, first off, I had to clean the brush. So who's thinking dirty gold? Or the bronze, verdigris / patina? Or the straight up iron / steel color? And Pubmaster said, if you want to do just one color, I think gold would work best. But that might be just because that is how GW paints it. Alright, that's one for dirty gold. Bronze thingy by Bahamut. If I do the bronze one, we won't be able to get to it today. As I only have regular bronze. In order to do verdigris, I have to do some different colors. And then Bahamut Bard said, oh, okay, then gold. Same gold as Seabass, aka Energon. And Cormac178 says, dirty gold. Hey, Cormac, long time no see. How you been? Okay, I think the brush is kind of clean. And Visor says, I'm weak to the dirty gold look. And Pubmaster said the dirty gold seems nice. Okay, I guess dirty gold it is. Alright, so that one I could start knocking out now. So all I need for that is start off with lead belcher, wherever it is. There we go. Trusty lead belcher. Visor said, also looked it up. Verdigris is what forms as a patina on copper / bronze. Ah, okay. That's the difference. Sorry for this shaking screen. I am shaking the paint. Guess they were using lead filter. So for that, we're gonna go ahead and grab that number 7. Oh, and I never said, but the brush I was using for dry brushing is Citadel's dry brush. Or if they still call it Citadel, or if they're changing it to Warhammer now, since they changed their name from Going's Workshop to Warhammer. Master said, "No, please, Inquisitor, stop shaking me. I'm innocent." Never. You will sign the papers. Exactly. 2 of you said the same thing. Innocence proves nothing. And then Pup Master screams, "Ah!" That's a little trick that I've been using for a while now. I learned this from Duckett Rhodes. And he sort of showed this method in his how to paint Iron Warrior video. Usually my go-to for metals. Now we gotta be a little bit more careful because we don't want to get any of the metal on the statue. I can't get it on this little grappling hook that's sort of sticking out there. Like we're running out of paint on it, so let's go ahead and a little bit more. Pubmaster32 says, "I love the parody videos of Duncan's 2 thin layers until there is basically just a ball of paint from all the layers." I actually never seen that one. Sounds pretty funny. And let's get a little more paint and slow to water down. you guys see his latest video of kit bashing that Cortez character? His kit bash was pretty good, but most of his kit bash are really good. Him and Pete the Wargamer. They some amazing kit bashes. Is this music even playing? Hold on a second. Yes, it is, but this one always goes kind of quiet. Let's skip it. Alright, Pupmaster said I saw the thumbnail but didn't watch it. I do agree that with most people, though, that the new model is kind of a dull one. At first I thought it looked pretty neat, but then I saw the original model and I could see what people mean. And then Pupmaster said that bird does look awesome. Which one? The original one? As in the new model? Okay, you're gonna have to tell me which bird. There's the new model, the old model, and the one that Duncan Rhodes made. Pubmaster said the new bird model looks good. The original man with bird on his shoulders better as an overall mini though. Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, the original model, I'm thinking the reason why they changed it to the new one is because of the whole separate piece for the bird. They probably plan to do something so that the bird actually is usable in-game. So they wanted to make it so that you could actually have that bird separate from Cortez. Pupmaster said it's just a shame that the bird will probably just be a reminder token, though, like the grots are for mech guns. They just track the HP it has left. The Pupmasters, I hope that isn't the case, though, and it's more like Makari, where they are a real unit. I have a feeling it will be a real unit. So, I mean, in, what's it called? The Imperial agents box, you got that one servitor, well, not servitor, but that one serval skull mini, and I think that one's considered its own piece too, with its own like abilities. I mean, it might not do much. I get the feeling it will be a separate piece altogether, with its own stats and whatnot. Alright, let's go to get some more paint. I think I might have got a little too hard with the water. Oh, what's this? Fidijo did something? Fidijo's, okay, Sunlords. Fidijo played a Space Marine saxophone for 600 bits. Oh, thank you. And he said, congrats on your affiliation, Rosario. Thank you. Were you actually able to hear it? I'm curious now. I don't know if you were able to hear it or not. I couldn't hear it. Okay, Fiji, you subscribed too. Thank you. And Visa said I did. And Fiji just said, yep, heard it. Okay, great. For a second, I thought it was a dud.
What can I say?
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of audio little clips you guys can hear. So feel free to use those bits to start remarking.
From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted.
Oh, I'm definitely hearing that one.
I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine. Your kind cling to your flesh, as if it will not decay and fail you. One day the crude biomass that you call the temple will wither.
Let me know if it's too low. I could always turn up the volume.
To save you.
Fidijo, you're going all out with all the sounds.
But I am already saved.
Pumas, he said the music was pretty quiet, but I am watching on TV, so that might be why. And Fidijo said it's perfect so far.
I serve beyond desire.
ドキドキのワクワク
Okay, I think I have all the metal painted on there. So now it's all about starting to add that contrast paint. Fidijo, you said, I'm being extra generous here, so don't go spending it all in one place. You hear? I'm actually planning on spending it all in one place. My idea so far is to take you guys as generous donations and buy a new monitor. That way I can have 2 monitors. And I can see things a little bit better. And then 2, get that capture card. So that we can actually start doing some gaming streams. Maybe get an extra laptop for that. I'm not quite sure how the capture card stuff works yet. I'll try to figure it out. I'm sure I'll find a good tutorial online. And then finally, the last thing I plan to buy, in order for making these streams a little bit better, is getting a 3D printer. That way I can start printing out those STLs I got there. And I figured you just had 2 monitors, so also 4 arms and hands to paint? Nah. I need the extra monitor just so that I'm not cramming everything onto one screen. Because right now, flipping between all the different menus that I have to open up in order to get this thing going is quite the pain. But if you play on PC, you should be able to stream games without a capture card, without too much overhead on your system. Yeah, I do that, but unfortunately it slows down my OBS quite a bit. So that's why I need the StreamYard, or should I say the capture card. And Energon, aka Seabass, if you have any questions about the 3D printing, feel free to reach out. Oh, I definitely will. And if Fidigo said Rosario with the big plans, yes. So Fidigo says, when will we see you painting minis with Bricky? I mean, he'd first have to hear who I am first. But that would be a lot of fun. Alright, so yeah, like I said, I got the Halo done all. So let's go ahead and start with that part. Where is that last Basilicanum Gray? There it is. This is the Snakebite Leather. And then Fidijo said MF was collabing with VTubers who never heard of Warhammer before. Yeah, I know, right? And then Fidijo said you'd have some pretty good chances in comparison. But I think the difference between me and those VTubers is that they're famous. And Fidijo said, well, that comes with time. Yeah, for sure. It would be fun to get on to, Adeptus Ridiculous at some point. And the Bahamut said, what's good, gamers? What did I miss? Well, we have completed adding the metal to the Iron Halo. And right now we're going to start adding some contrast paint, aka Snakebite Leather, in order to give it this sort of off gold color. And the video said, how about painting minis with Major Kill? Oh, I love that. Big fan of Major Kill.
Blood for the Blood God!
And video beseeching corn there. And Hasiko bailando. Okay, so I'm gonna switch to a smaller brush just so I have a little bit more control over the spread of the Snakebite Leather. Hey, you're the one who did it. This is Fidijo. Oh no, skulls with a skull thrown. And he started crying. What, I mean, you the one who said it. I didn't say it. I'll sweat this brush a bit. Make sure that the contrast paint will actually get on there. So we're using size 3 Grabby. Here's Lamenty, you don't have that soundbite as an option as well to follow up. Okay, gotcha. If I didn't have it on there, I'd have to actually like plug it in. And I'd be able to get that far. And if video says, meanwhile, you only went halfway. Imagine how Corn feels leaving out his throne. I mean, seeing as part of the Inquisition, I'm not too upset over Core not getting his way. Alright, and see, this is the sort of off goal they're gonna be going with. But now I remember that I had to be careful with the little grappling hook. And then Visor says he gets no flakes today. Yep, no flakes. So, Seabats, is this what you were thinking about when you said the dirty goal? Pity just said, by the way, Rosa, finished reading the Love Rosoritas book. Oh, how was it? Was it good? But Matt 32 said, oh, that's not bad. Brown washes are, and things like that, or like it, always bring a nice richness to gold. Yeah, like I said, I really like this technique. I've used it on pretty much all my Caradron Overlord pirates. And I used it on my Iron Warriors that I kit bashed using Primaris. Alright, video. Was surprised to see one having an affair with a Blood Angel. I guess red just goes with red. Is that even possible? Can Blood Angels have sex? And then Visor said when I was painting my Crix models, I often would use a dullish gold and paint over it with a super thinned out black. Create some great visual effects. That might be neat to try. If it just said which I would say if I wasn't lying right now. Oh, I gotcha. Sneaky,
Not
sneaky.
that kind of orc.
What do you guys think of the little sound bites? You guys enjoying them? Make video for sure is. These flakes on them. Low here. Hopefully it come off that brush it off. Video said they're fun. I hope you'll add more in the future. I think unfortunately it only let me add up to like 10 of them. And let me add any more. It was kind of lame. I might switch them up every once in a while, just to keep things interesting. I put Master 32, you said, yeah, I think the people that have a tone technically do them through stream elements / stream labs to avoid the limit. Not to figure that one out. And then video said a little tip, there's a sound ad system called Tangia, which you can download to work with your streams. It's a free extension that features overlay memes, TTS, sound bites, and many other things. And Advisor said, I will admit I generally watch streams on YouTube, so I'm not as accustomed to alerts like that. Oh. Is it annoying or is it enjoyable? I have this flake here I'm trying to get rid of. I can't really reach it. And so I can't give much feedback what I forgot to type. And Pummaster said, I always like them. Okay. That's at least 2 pro. Oh, hey, there seems to be some missing here in the middle. Okay, video says, I wondered, I know the White Scars are your favorite Legion, but is the Khan also your favorite Primarch? Yes. I love the Khan. It's my favorite loyalist anyway. I had a favorite loyalist, a Space Marine chapter, or should I say Legion, and I have a favorite Trader Legion, along with Primarch. But my favorite Trader Primarch is not my favorite Trader Legion. I like the Word Bearers, but my favorite Legion are, as far as traders, are the Iron Warriors. My favorite trader Primarch, I want to say, is Magnus, but Lorgar comes a close second. No, not Kurz. When you say favorite, you mean to fight, right, Inquisitor? Yeah, right. Okay, I think we're about done with the Halo. Let's go ahead and get started on bone colors for the armor and whatnot. Fee just said, imagine Magnus, the wizard god, to be your favorite Primarch to fight. Oh, that would be hell. I would definitely need a blank with me. Pubmaster, honestly, I like hers not as like a person, as like a case study in delusion, because he still thinks what he did was right. I guess you say think, or should I say you meant think. He still thinks that what he did was right and hates his Legion. Yeah, he's very interesting. There's a lot of Trader Primarchs that I find very interesting as characters and as villains. That's why I'm torn between Magnus and Lorgar, because I feel like Lorgar is a more compelling villain than Magnus. But Magnus overall, I like. And then Fee just said, bruh, Lehman had Sisters of Silence with him when he invaded Prospero. Probably a good idea. Fidi just says men couldn't give less of an F and just vaporize them anyway. I guess if you hit them from far away, it shouldn't matter. Okay, let's move on. Where is the color I need? Oh, baby, you got what I need. You say he's just a friend. Okay, Video, you said, I guess if you're that powerful of a psyker, not even plants can be effective against you. Yeah, I mean, there is a limit, I'm sure. From what I've heard, the most powerful of blanks aren't even the Sisters of Silence. I could be wrong, but it's those Imperial assassins. I forget the name of them. Caligus, maybe? I'm not sure. I always confuse all the different, assassin orders. Calix? Is that how you say that? Calixes? And then, before that you said, kind of explains Mephisto and overpowering the shadow in the warp just because. And then Papa says, I like Bismarcky. Big R.I.P. for him. Yeah, that's a shame when they die young. Alright, so we're gonna use Steel Legion Drab. I'm gonna start putting that onto all the parts that I want to paint like a bone color. But for that, I'm gonna start using something slightly smaller. Let's go ahead and get that size 1 grabby wherever it is. That's a 7 here, we got the 1. Size 1 grabby. And the video says collects his assassins. Yeah, I think they're supposed to be like incredibly powerful as far as blanks. Because they use like all these kind of contraptions to really amp up their blank nature. So those guys might be actually stronger than the Sisters of Silence. And video says, I think that's where the male blanks go, while the females become Sisters of Silence. Yeah, I think that's the same thing. Well, at least I think the same thing. So, for the bone parts, I want to make this sort of armor plating he's got, the same color. So I plan to make the armor plating and then his skull. Because he's got a skull mask on his face. So we're gonna paint those bone. And also the cape. Let's go ahead and get started at least on the shoulder pad here. And now we gotta start being careful. And then, you said... Okay, here we go. Is that a Vindicata? Yes, it is a Vindicata. Or at least a proxy of a Vindicata. Made by Red Makers and provided to me by Adeptus Phoenix Gaming. The guy who owns Adeptus Phoenix Gaming was very nice at giving me this model. He also gave me those Eldar models that were part of the poll for this week's new model. Okay, got that part. I need more water here. Let's clean up the brush a bit. I feel like there's some flakes in there. After you said, fun fact, did you know, despite being resurrected by them, Guilliman doesn't trust the Elder at all? I mean, that's understandable. I'm pretty sure they didn't bring him back out of the kindness of their hearts. And Master said, I would also assume it was for quid pro quo reasons, and not just being kind. Exactly. And maybe Gilliman doesn't think you'll like whatever the quid pro quo is. Though I do like the meme of Ivrain and Gilliman dating. Oh, Vise, I'm sure you recognize this one. Good old Gregorian chant by Kevin MacLeod. Alright, Video said at first he was just simply suspicious, but after some Harlequins traveled through the webway with him, he was like, you could have popped up on our moon at any time, and got super paranoid about them using the webway now. Yeah, like I said, probably not in the best, what's the word I'm looking for here? Best interests of the Imperium to placate the Elder fully. And Pumaster said Bobby G getting the elf waifu was funny to me because all they did was basically say, I don't actively want to kill you, and the 40k fanbase was like, meh, good enough to make a ship. I know, right? I think that's how the whole Tao waifu started. And Fidio was like, imagine some literal bozo teleporting you in front of your lawn, say, see you next time, just pops away again, and you have the process of what the fuck that now means. Yeah, I know, exactly. It is not, does not bode well. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and paint up the cloak. Let's grab some of this caked on flakes here. Clean up the brush a bit. Let's grab some more paint. And he said, meanwhile, the Khan and Kimura getting the finest Darkusis. Well, technically, your reign was a Darkusi. Barely, she's run the gamut of all the what's it called? The Eldar factions. And then you said, Video said, yeah, she was, but then she became more goth than emo. Is it emo though? I would never consider Dark Eldar emo. Video said Sonic well versed in those things. Sonic? Autocorrect low. Okay, you said I ain't. I know they're sadistics. I don't usually think sadists with emo. And then Pubmaster32 says, I don't remember turning people into a flesh chair, being part of being emo. Okay, you kinda repeating yourself there a little. Yeah, exactly. The video said, I was just thinking of the meme of Corvus being goth while Kurz being emo. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Kurz is definitely emo. Yihasiko mandándome Bob Ross. Asiko sending Bob Ross. Just enjoying the painting process, I guess. Kirijo, by the way, a really good friend of mine just started to get into Warhammer, but unlike me, she's far more into hobby painting and maybe even tabletop play. Oh wow. That's very cool. What army is she thinking about playing or painting? Does she have one already? So right now we have the cool dynamic of her painting while I'm explaining the lore to her. Oh, neat. Okay, Pubmaster said, And on this statue, we're gonna put a happy little assassin because everyone deserves a friend. Yeah. Yeah, I was originally calling these streams the Joy Painting Miniatures, but I think somebody else beat me to that one, so that's why I changed it to Looking Cute and Painting Minis. Alright, Fidijo, you said, yep, currently collecting the Blood Angels because that's what pulled her into painting first. And why, you may ask? Because she has a crush weakness for vampires, especially big, buff, and beautiful ones. And she sims for Sanguinius. Yeah, I know a few people who sim for Sanguinius. Aurelia, she sims for Sanguinius hard. Aurelia Tempest. Speaking of, have you guys seen, is it Artel W? And their Sanguinius model? It's really good. And she said, bro, she called Astaroth and Mephiston hot. Yes, there you go. Women like vampires. That's why Twilight was such a hit. Let's see. And currently deciding if Dante is a DILF or a GILF. Probably GILF. I mean, he's definitely very, 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 very old. Alright, Fidio, you said she is still towards her path on first base of Warhammer knowledge, and it's kind of hilarious to just burst all the bubbles she has. Like what? Also, you should watch Numbskulls and their videos on how the guy who made the channel is explaining the lore to his girlfriend. Very funny stuff. Very cute too. They're a very cute couple. Here we go. Pubats, you said, I find it very funny Auto Mod thought we were booing Dante by saying he is ho, aka hot. Alright, the video you said, the Emperor being a father of 20 sons and being beloved leader, he must be a great father, right? And a great lover for his wife. Oh yeah, that's quite the bubble to burst. And you said, video, you said me swallowing the biggest burst of laughter. I know, right? And Hasiko, mandando más emojis. Espero que estés disfrutando el stream, Hasiko. Hasiko is sending more emojis, and I told him I hope you're enjoying the stream. Let's get some more water on the brush. Ok, Hasiko, dijiste es relajante. Ah, qué bueno. Me alegra eso muchísimo. He said it's relaxing, and I told him, oh, that's good. It makes me really happy to hear that. And Firio, you said what gravitated her towards Blood Angels 2 was because she heard they're the kinder ones, because despite the setting being, well, 40k, she still prefers the characters that are simply good, like the Tau and the mentioned Blood Angels. I thought that role was specifically filled by the Salamanders as the kinder ones. Are Blood Angels considered kind? Video, but surprisingly she doesn't like the Salamanders, mainly because she doesn't like their colors. Yeah, that's usually a big one. That's probably why I haven't gotten into Salamanders. That green is not working for me. Might try one of their, like, one of their chapters, maybe a different one. See if I can, maybe paint some salamanders that way. Alright, Puppetmaster 32, well, Blood Angels aren't that good. Salamanders are more well known for being kind and retaining their hold to the human nature. And that video said, rephrasing, she doesn't like their green lime color because of painting, and I can't read, I guess whatever that was. And video said, before anyone gets the wrong ideas. I mean, yeah, that's what I figured you meant. And then, Master responded to, video saying, Salamanders aren't that light, and they're green, but I kinda get what she might mean. Yeah, there's a lot of flakes on this paint. See if I can do a little bit more of a once-over. And then we'll call it a night. But yeah, maybe you want to get her into Salamanders. Show her one of the, I guess, smaller chapters. Video said, well, the Blood Angels, as long as they're not falling for the thirst or rage, are known to be the kinder race, mainly because of the teachings of Sanguinius. Yeah. Sanguinius is a good guy. Beloved by all. Hence, we got Sanguinala. Yeah, that's what it's called, right? The Sanguinius Day. Pretty much might as well be Christmas. Okay, I think with that, we're kind of done for today. We got the cloak, we got the little shoulder pads, we got his halo, or the halo of the statue. We did some dry brushing on the statue, and we started adding layers of that blue. Next week, we'll add in more layers to that blue, but focusing on more of the highlighted areas. Alright, let's see here, Finijo. He said salamanders are the kindest, yes, but also to a fault, where they become so many times, and losing unbelievable bumpers, just because they're so sacrificial towards a civilian. But even though the angels aren't nearly as sacrificing themselves for civilians, they are still known to show kindness towards them, showing them not to fear the angels of the Emperor. And I'm guessing it helps the fact that they're very good looking. Damn. I think that's like canonical. Most of the time, Blood Angels are very good looking guys. So again, I can see why your friend likes them. But alright, let's take a look at what we've completed. As said, we've gotten pretty far with the basing. I definitely plan to glue that little thing back to his backpack. But I think we're looking pretty good so far. So again, guys, thank you very much for coming to the stream. It's always a pleasure. And again, if you liked what I do and would like to support, then please feel free to subscribe. Or you can also support me on Ko-Fi at Rosario Divas Art, sorry. And if you missed any of these VODs, like the previous ones, you'd like to see what I painted beforehand, you can find me on YouTube at Rosario Divas Art. So yeah, the theme music for the stream is Chords of Lament and Hope by the Venerable liturgist Adam Bell. And the music for Warhammer 40k Mechanicus, composed by Guillaume David and copyrighted Bulwark Studios. The music for Warhammer 40k Darktide is composed by Jesper Kyd and the copyrighted Fat Shark Games. All of the music is provided to us by filmmusic.io. And again, this assassin that I have here, it was gifted to me by Adeptus Phoenix Gaming. And you can find them on Etsy at Adeptus Phoenix Gaming. And it was created by Red Makers, which you can find them on their website at redmakers.com. Alright, let's see here. Before you leave, let's see what you guys wrote. I don't want to miss it. And you said, Pubmaster said, no problem, I had a good time. Video, you said, there's this really cute story where the mastermind kind, you have a blood angel and a custodian encounter the civilians they saved, and a kid approaches them and asks for their mother. And then Seabass says bye-bye. Bye-bye, Seabass. Cormac said, good MTO, or I'm guessing you meant good to watch you again while painting minis. Yeah, thank you for coming again. It's been a while. And Video said, the angel tried to tell him softly that she is a hero who sacrificed herself to help the Emperor, And the Imperial. Meanwhile, the custodian just told him she died. Move on. Oh, wow, that sucks. Advisor said, thank you for the stream. Hey, thank you for coming. As always a pleasure. And now let's see, before we leave, let's see if there's anybody we can raid. Okay, so, raid channel. Following. Okay, so Pipkin Pippa is on. Let's go ahead and raid her. I mean, she's got a butt, so she's not even gonna notice us, but it should be fun. Let's check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and start the raid. Alright, Fidio, have a good night. You take care, okay? Anyway, this has been Rosario Rivas, and I'm setting out from the Grimdark future. Thank you guys very much for coming, and let's hop into that raid.
Kind of a roguelite a little bit. Yes.
Monster